Good morning. Day 16 of the camper pod build. Just open up the garage. It's a little overcast today. It's a little cooler. I'm in my coveralls, although it's like 19 degrees. It's cooler than it's been the past like week or so of 30. So I'm a little chilly here this morning. Here is the bended curve pieces. Let me just see what happens when I take out these clamps. Ooh, they still have a bit of a bend, which is cool. Let me release the clamp. Okay, the clamp was holding it there, but it's still got a bit of a bend. So that's going to work. Yeah, so the agenda today is to get the bunk built. I'll take this down. There's going to be an upright here going down to connect somewhere down around my toe, and that's all going to connect into this wall here for the bunk. And then I'm going to get at the curve, see if we can start that today. 17 3/4. So this is the mock-up sidewall. I'm gonna take it out now and screw it all together and stuff, but had to sort of measure this piece by piece because where everything moves and that sort of thing, measurements on the drawing do not quite match up. So I gotta, yeah, so this is what it looks like. So I'll go out and assemble that piece, put it back in, then do the final measurements and dry fit for the rest of the bed section right here. It got warm. Coveralls off.
He's not talking that much.
So I'm here. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm having a bite of lunch. Had some. My wife heated me up some spaghetti from last night, and I had a couple of, made good bars, a cup of coffee, and I usually watch the latest episode of GMBN, and this is where they're riding the mega avalanche. Some of me's just sitting down staring at the walls. That's what I usually watch during lunch. I watch an episode of that just to keep my interest in the mountain bike world and fat bike world. Anyway, finish off a coffee now, finish off that video, and get back at it. And there's the mock-up curve. So my darling wife came out. We had a discussion about the curve, where this naturally fell when sort of put down here and up there. It came to about right here, but we didn't like the curve, so we lifted it to about this point here, and that kind of curve she liked it, and it looked well. I went over to the other side, as you can probably see over there, did the same measurements, same hookup, and placed it, measured it this point here, back to here, did the same thing over there, and it all laid the same. So what I'm going to do now is down here in the corner, you might be able to see that little notch right there. Well, that's where the first strip is going to lay. So I might have to pop out that screw. But I'm also going to screw another little piece on there. Continue that cut into this block right here. So it'll have something substantial nailed to. Or, yeah, staple to. Attach that there. And up here, and yeah, so then I'm going to attach that into here with staples and PL and clamp it, and I'm going to cut this on that angle right there. I'm going to use a handsaw for that probably. Might use my jigsaw, I'm not quite sure yet. But to get that angle, poke that down there and then let it set. Then do the other side. Yeah, if that makes sense. Well, I'll show you what it's going to look like when it's done. So, end of day 16. Did a bit today. Got these curves in place. Got them PL'd and stapled. No screws in this. And it's braced up pretty well. Got them done on both sides here. Curve is good. Like it. Also got the bunk area pretty much straightened away. That little wall there, I got to put in a couple of braces. That's tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow we should probably. And I've got the last two roof trusses in here, so she's relatively sturdy. And I've got some more strips, curved strips, out soaking in water, and I'm going to bring them in here and hang them upside down. Same thing I did with the other ones, because they did give them a bit of curve. And it's actually there, this curve is still actually in the pieces. If I go out here in the sunshine, these are two of the pieces that I curved last night off a brace. Yeah, so you can see that. So they still held a bit of a curve. So I'm doing it with another 4 for tomorrow. And yeah, so that's it. So this is the end of day 16. See you in the next video.